Fast forward to 18th century Vienna, Austria. Dark, bitter coffee was sweeping across Europe, but it was harsh and tough to drink. To fix the bitter bite, Viennese coffee houses began stirring whipped cream and sugar into their dark brews. As the white cream swirled into the dark coffee, it transformed into a warm, distinctive reddish brown. Patrons looked at their cups and immediately saw the resemblance. Menus from the 1700s began listing this sweet, creamy treat as the cappuccino, named directly after the color of those famous capuchin robes. For over a century, the drink was basically filtered coffee, crowned with whipped cream. But in 1948, everything changed in Milan, Italy. Before 1948, early espresso machines used boiling steam that literally scorched the coffee beans, leaving the shot tasting burnt and watery. Enter an Italian bartender named Achille Gaggia. Gaggia invented a revolutionary spring lever machine. Instead of scorching steam, mechanical pressure forced water through the grounds at ideal temperatures. Suddenly, a silky, golden layer of natural coffee oils appeared on top of the shot, what we now call crema. Even better, Gaggia's high-pressure steam wand allowed baristas to blast cold milk into silky, cloud-like microfoam for the very first time. The whipped cream was officially retired. The modern cappuccino was born. Following World War II, Italian baristas formally codified the ultimate golden ratio. Every proper cappuccino was locked into 3 equal parts: 1/3 espresso, plus 1/3 steamed milk, plus 1/3 milk foam. And if you ever visit Italy, there is one final, unbreakable law you must follow. Never order a cappuccino after 11 a.m. To Italians, rich steamed milk is heavy, a breakfast food designed to start your day. Drinking a cappuccino after a heavy lunch or dinner is seen as a digestive disaster. Ask for one at 8 p.m. in Rome, and the barista will look at you like you just asked for ice cream on your pasta. If you bought a cappuccino in 1950s Italy, it wasn't a $6 boutique indulgence enjoyed over free Wi-Fi. It was an essential, price-regulated right for the working class. But in World War II, the Italian government stepped in to keep basic commodities affordable for citizens recovering from the war. Local municipalities instituted strict price caps on coffee served al banco, standing at the bar counter. For decades, a barista couldn't charge whatever they wanted. A cappuccino cost just a few dozen Italian lire, literally pennies. To this day, Italian law and cultural pressure keep the price of a counter cappuccino in Italy pegged around €1.20 to €1.50, making it one of the cheapest luxury rituals in Europe. However, global expansion almost ruined the drink's chemistry. To cater to American fast food culture, coffee chains introduced grande and venti sizes. To fill a 16-ounce cup, baristas had to pour giant seas of warm milk, diluting the original delicate 6-ounce ratio. The classic cappuccino was nearly swallowed by giant sweet lattes. Just as the cappuccino was losing its identity in giant paper cups, the third wave coffee movement arrived in the early 2000s to rescue it. Specialty roasters and world barista champions stripped away the giant sugar-filled cups and returned to Gaggia's original golden law. They restored the cappuccino to its traditional 5 to 6 ounce ceramic cup, focusing on high-grade single-origin beans and precise milk temperatures, about 60 to 65 degrees Celsius, and silky microfoam art. In the 2010s, as millions switched to plant-based diets, traditional cappuccinos faced an existential crisis. Almond and soy milk lacked the natural proteins of cow's milk needed to hold tight, stable steam bubbles, often curdling into a clumpy mess when hitting acidic coffee.
Combination?
Food scientists responded by engineering barista edition oat milks, tweaking fat and oil emulsions so non-dairy milk could mimic dairy's exact physics. Today, an oat milk cappuccino holds foam just as velvety as cow's milk, keeping the ancient drink relevant for a modern, health-conscious generation. Today, coffee prices reflect global inflation, supply chain shifts, and climate impacts on bean harvests, pushing specialty cappuccinos to $5 to $7 in major cities like New York, London, and Tokyo. Yet, despite thousands of new energy drinks, cold brews, and viral social media coffee trends, the cappuccino remains untouchable.